Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel, your home for crypto news and interviews. What a big day for the crypto market. And I think tomorrow is going to be even bigger because we got news confirmation that ProShares Bitcoin ETF, Futures ETF, which got approved, will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange tomorrow. So bullish, guys. And we have news around other ETFs like Valkeries. We're going to talk about Grayscale. And what does this all mean for the price and what's upcoming, both short term and long term? I want to tell you about all of those things. We also have big news that Interactive Brokerage, which has a lot of registered investment advisors, just got green lighted to provide cryptocurrency investment to their clients. Billions are coming to the crypto market, my friends. The floodgates are about to open, as I've been telling you guys about the ETFs and so forth, and a lot of retirement funds and so forth. We're also going to talk about Ripple, the SEC, and XRP. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse was interviewed today, and he had some very big statements I want to share with you guys and what's happening there, because he's like, no settlement if XRP is going to be a security. So Gary Gensler and the SEC are looking really bad right now. So I want to break it all down for you guys. Before we get to it, please go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, this video is brought to you by OKCoin Crypto Exchange, where you can buy, sell, and trade your favorite cryptocurrencies, and you don't have to pay high fees. OKCoin charges low fees. You can also stake your crypto and keep 100% of the rewards. In fact, OKCoin is the only exchange where you can buy Miami coin, and the staking on Miami coin is ridiculous, 430% APY. You know that's not going to last forever, so take advantage of that. Be sure to sign up, link in the description. All right, let's look at the market here with the prices. Bitcoin over $62,000 again. The altcoins not really doing too much, but this is expected. As I've been sharing with you guys, Bitcoin's going to pump. It's going to have its pullback, and then we are going to have alt season, baby, where the altcoins we've seen, they have higher returns than Bitcoin. But that's okay. We need Bitcoin. Bitcoin's important, right? And like I said, the market follows Bitcoin's move. If anybody's telling you otherwise, they're lying to you. I'm here to show you guys the facts and help you understand how the markets move. So we're looking at the Bitcoin weekly chart, as I've been showing you guys for the past 3 to 4 months how the market is going to move. And here we're seeing things play out just like that. The correction I told you guys about, the move upwards. And then I think we hit like 64, 65K maybe this week, given the Bitcoin ETF news. Then we pull back. And this is in line with Plan B's predictions of the monthly closes. So he said here October will close at 63K, November 98K, December 135K. Goodness, man, I would love $135,000 Bitcoin. I hope it gets there. And I say hope because I can't say that it's absolutely going to get there because we can't predict the future. As I've stated before, 85% probability this thing plays out as we're talking about, 15% chance it does not. If anyone tells you it's 100% going to happen, they are lying to you. So just keep that in mind, guys. There are no certainties when it comes to investing. Now, Plan B updated the stock to flow model, a different version of the chart here showing the movements, price movements in red, and the blue line is where we're kind of on track to the model. And he tweeted here back in blue, so looking really good. We're on track, guys. Things are playing out as we've been talking about. We're double peaking like we did in 2013. We had our first peak earlier this year, and now we're headed to our other peak, and there's going to be a blow off top. So, this continues. Definitely 6-figure plus Bitcoin price is possible. And even if you don't hold Bitcoin, you want that to happen. Why? What did I just say? The money will flow to altcoins, alt season, guys. So even if you're just holding XRP or just holding Ethereum, whatever, Cardano, right? You want Bitcoin to have a massive pump, go as high as possible, because then the money will flow into altcoins. Not a lot of people understand this. And you may say, well, I don't like that, Tony. Why is it like that? That's just how the market's playing out right now because we're so early in the adoption curve. This is still a young market. Yes, it is maturing, but it's still very young in the adoption curve. And you may go back to the 90s and look at the dot-com cycles and so forth, and those the respective stocks. There were a lot of volatility, a lot of things that were not as it is now, right? Because the market wasn't mature yet. So keep that in mind. All right. Crypto Burb, who I'm a fan of, does some great technical analysis. He mapped out here some scenarios of how this bull run will play out. And I want to share with you guys because I agree with it. I wouldn't just share it with you if I don't agree. So he says here, 1, Bitcoin all-time high in the next few days. So talking about this week, like I said, I'm in agreement. I think with the ETF news, we see Bitcoin hit a new all-time high. And look, that could just be 65,000 or 66, right? Or 70. We'll see what happens. Number 2, institutional plus retail FOMO's hard. I think that he's right, because the ETF will bring in the institutional money, and retail is going to see the price going crazy and start to buy in. Number 3, tech giants open up crypto payments. We just saw Google, they partnered with Bakkt to accept crypto payments. So you're going to see probably Amazon. I don't know who else. We'll see, right? Obviously, I don't have names, but I think the direction we're headed, this is certainly realistic. Now, number 4, Bitcoin pulls 150 to 200K peak. Boy, I sure hope so. Like I said, no guarantees or certainties, but let's see. Number 5, Bitcoin reversal day, 40 to 50K drop. So talking about the correction going into a bear market after the blow off top, that's why you want to be taking profits on the way up. I've told you guys I'm going to start taking profits at 90K, and certainly anything beyond 100 would be ideal. He says number 6, ultimate alt season. Number 7, bear market 2022. Number 8, Bitcoin bottom 10 to 20K USD. So if you were here for the previous bull market cycles, this is how it played out. You have the alt season, then you have your bear market. We go into a bear market, and you're going to probably see a dead cat bounce, of course, and then people are going to get fooled and retail is going to buy in, but don't fall for the dead cat bounce, right? Unless you're swing trading, like, hey, we corrected, we're going to dead cat bounce, buy that correction, sell it, like I talked about in my video yesterday with swing trading. So, but that's a story for another time. And then he says here, Bitcoin's bottom could be 10 to 20K. Well, look, that's possible. We'll see. I don't know if it'll get as low as 10K, but anything is possible. All right, guys, look at this news. ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF to start New York Stock Exchange trading on Tuesday. That is tomorrow. The SEC has given the go-ahead for Bitcoin Futures ETFs. Very big news, my friends. This is historic, pretty amazing. What have I been saying for years to you guys, those of you who have been OG subscribers to this channel? Cryptocurrencies will be listed on stock exchanges. I have the receipts. I've been talking about that. Banks, stock exchanges, hedge funds, investment firms, corporates, all coming for crypto. So let's see what happens. The price could go crazy tomorrow, or maybe not, maybe the day after, right? But I think this is just massive. Now, there is a double-edged sword with the futures ETF. I openly acknowledge that. I'm not ignorant of that fact. They will manipulate this market. Will it happen tomorrow or next month or this year? I don't think so. I think once the bear market starts, you're probably going to see the futures play out where they're going to start manipulating it. And then that manipulation will grow over the years. You may say, well, how do you know that? Well, historically, we've seen what JP Morgan and these other Wall Streeters have done to the precious metals ETFs markets, right? Gold, silver, and so forth. They manipulated the hell out of it. And even JP Morgan got fined for it. So, a lot of people won't give you this perspective. I give you both sides of the coin, so to speak, right? The good and the bad. We gotta look at all that. That's why I'm looking to take profit and make sure I cash out what I want. Yes, I'm holding some crypto long-term, staking, lending, and so forth. But, I'm not messing around this because I don't know what the future holds, and I'm going to take profits. And I've been through bear markets where, man, it is brutal, right? And we could see another brutal bear market, or maybe not. We will have to wait and see. But could this approval of a futures ETF open up the door for a physically backed ETF? It's possible, and we can only keep our fingers crossed here. And here we have another Bitcoin ETF, Valkerie Funds Bitcoin ETF could start trading tomorrow as well. This is according to Bloomberg. Now, last week, what happened? What did we report on? Nasdaq gave the green light for Valkyrie's Bitcoin ETF to trade on Nasdaq. So I think they know something that we don't, right? That the approval is coming, and we could see other ETFs get approved. There's like 20 others on the desk of the SEC, so to speak. In addition, we heard that Grayscale, and this is not necessarily new, but they may be making the push now, convert their GBTC, the Bitcoin Trust, to a Bitcoin ETF. My hopes is that ETF is physically backed, because they actually have to hold, the actual Bitcoin in their trust. So I'm hoping that's the one, and they could beat out these other players who are trying to manipulate the market with futures. So just giving you both sides of the coin, my friends. Now, when I tell you billions are coming to the market, I'm not kidding. Look at the data here. Crypto fund assets hit all-time high with US Bitcoin Futures ETF on the cusp. The major institutional players, the big money, they are piling up into the funds. All your Ray Dalio fund, your Paul Tudor Jones, whatever it is, right? The money's coming in. They're getting ready to put the billions into the crypto market. So total assets under management in cryptocurrency funds tracked by CoinShares have been climbing and could swell further as one or more US Bitcoin futures exchange traded funds launch this week. So the data shows net new assets under management here. It is growing, my friends. Continue to go up. So this is very bullish. And it says here the rise of fresh capital contributed to a boost in total assets under management, now $72.3 billion, the highest on record, according to a report Monday by CoinShares. It's not hyperbole what I've been telling you guys for years, billions. And this could go into the trillions as other assets collapse, like bonds and equities. So you got to look at this holistically. That's why it's not just the technical analysis, it's the news, it's the data, the trends that you have to look at to be an informed investor. Now, Anthony Pompliano tweeted out this today of Interactive Brokers just announced they will empower registered investment advisors across the United States to invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So you may say, well, what the hell is this? Well, there are investment advisors across the countries and across the world, but a lot of them are waiting for the green light to offer up crypto to their clients, because right now they offer up maybe real estate, stocks, different equities, and so forth. So this is very bullish. More money coming in. The timing is not coincidence, because many of them will go the ETF route. So US-based financial advisors with Interactive Brokers are now able to recommend cryptocurrency investments to their clients. Now, many of you may recall my interview with Rick Edelman, who runs the IRA Digital Assets Council. He's a Wall Street legend, investment legend. He obviously has the largest, I believe, yes, the largest in the United States with registered investment advisors. So he runs that group, guys. So if you haven't seen that interview, be sure to check it out. Rick Edelman is a legend. So let me give you the details here. In a Monday announcement, Interactive Brokers said its registered investment advisors would be able to trade and custody Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin for clients using Paxos Trust Company. The firm reported this service was currently available only for its advisors in the United States, but it plans to launch crypto trading for global clients in the future. Wow. Here's a quote. Allocating a small percentage of assets to cryptocurrency as part of a well-diversified portfolio has steadily become more commonplace, and advisors may wish to recommend cryptocurrency to their clients. How the times have changed. I've been here since late 2016, guys, and I've seen the bashing, the hate on cryptocurrency, the blocking of people trying to buy it from banks, and look at this 180. Full capitulation. Now cryptocurrencies will be a major part of people's investment portfolio. As I've given the little mock scenario, hello, Mr. Jones, how are you doing today? We are now offering cryptocurrency trading and custody services. I recommend allocating blah, blah, blah percentage, yada, yada into it, and we'll take care of everything for you. You have your stocks with us, your bank account with us, your checking savings. Let us take care of this for you. Are you interested in buying some Bitcoin? Blah, blah, blah. That's what's coming, my friends. White glove service. all the data, the analytics, the bells, the whistles that exist in the traditional financial markets coming to crypto. Hope you see what is taking place. All right, let's talk about some Ripple XRP news. For those of you who don't like Ripple or don't like XRP, you don't have to like Ripple and XRP, but this is so important for the rest of the crypto market. Gensler is going after exchanges, and when he's done with Ripple and XRP, he's going to go after Cardano, Algorand, whatever. He's going down the list. We don't want that to happen. We need Ripple to win this. Now, Eleanor Tourette met with Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse along with Charles Gasparino. Here she tweeted a photo. They were at some sort of, looks like an event. And she says, a great catching up with Brad Garlinghouse of Ripple this morning. Full interview will be on Fox Business shortly. Charles Gasparino, in that taking some notes from that interview, he says here, in an exclusive interview with Brad Garlinghouse, the Ripple CEO tells Fox Business that meetings between Gary Gensler and Jay Clayton before XRP case was bad optics. Now, obviously, he has to give the PC answer. But what he would probably love to say is corruption and conflict of interest, right? But he's not going to say that. He has to be kind of a diplomatic here. So he's going to say, it's bad optics, but we know what it is. We've talked about it ad nauseum. And he says, and he won't settle the case if the price is XRP being a security more now with Liz Klayman. Mainstream coverage. I reported to you guys yesterday, his New York, Charles Gasparino's New York Post article, both online and in print, exposing Clayton and Gensler. This is good. This is bullish. In fact, more pressure, bad optics for Gensler and the SEC, especially Gensler is asking for more power. But if all this negative news of hinting to corruption and conflicts of interest and picking winners and losers, it's going to influence people in Congress and other regulators, because one of the things that we know about American politics, and look, maybe politics globally, optics, right? It doesn't matter sometimes what the facts are, but optics, how people perceive you, is a big part of it. So this is good. Now, let me play a clip here. Shout out to Tim R614 who took a clip here, I guess recorded on his phone. But let me play the clip here so you guys can hear what Brad had to say, and hopefully the audio comes through well.
Be an XRP ETF. Look, I think that's a really important question. Maybe less so specific to your exact answer, which I promise not to dodge. But why is the SEC picking winners and losers? Yeah. Why is a government entity deciding this is a winning one, which by the way happens to be some pros and cons, massive power consumption, which isn't great for a climate agenda that Gary Gensler cares a lot about. But being silent about other things, and then one of the challenges right now is Gary Gensler, who's been asked specifically about ETH, hasn't commented. But it's so clear, the laws are so clear, and he's asked us a question. You just answer the question, and it's clear. Liz, I also asked him about XRP. Would he ever settle? He said, no way. They might settle, but it can't be XRP declared a security.
So notice one thing that Charles asked Brad about an XRP ETF. I should have mentioned earlier, Bitcoin ETF getting approved. Guess what's coming next? Altcoin ETFs, Ethereum, Chainlink, Cardano, whatever it is, they're coming, right? And we see this with Grayscale's Trust, which is a kind of like a pseudo ETF. So those other ETFs for altcoins are coming, guys. It's just Bitcoin had to, be the one to break the ice here and kind of open the door for the rest of the market. Now, there's not going to be an XRP ETF because there's clearly a lawsuit, so I don't think anybody's going to touch it. So I think, once this thing is kind of wrapped up, this lawsuit, which I think Ripple's going to win, but I do believe Ripple would have to pay, once again, a small fine for 2013 to 2015, but not for now, and not that XRP will be a security. So just to be clear on that. And Brad is, I like that he's standing up, man, like, no, we ain't settling anything. And we know they're ready to drag the SEC where publicly and whatever it is. So just heads up on that, guys. Now, check this out. Speaking of Grayscale, Barry Silbert tweeted the following: OTC Markets Group welcomes Grayscale, Stellar Lumens, Grayscale, Horizon Trust, and Grayscale Zcash Trust to OTCQX. So OTC stands for over-the-counter trading. So big partnership, I believe, here, guys. More capital to come into the market. I love it. Finally, Jeremy Allaire, who I've interviewed on the channel, founder of Circle and CEO of Circle, he says, welcome Hedera to USD ecosystem. So USDC, excuse me, which is a stable coin, is now going to be running on Hedera Hashgraph. So very big adoption here for Hedera. I do have some HBAR in my portfolio. I do think it's going to do well. So this is pretty great for those of you who hold HBAR, of course. So guys, what do you think? Do you think we see some fireworks tomorrow with this ETF listing on the New York Stock Exchange? I can't believe I'm even saying that, right? A Bitcoin ETF on the New York Stock Exchange. And look, Valkerie could go on the Nasdaq tomorrow or Wednesday, but historic week for crypto, guys, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Share this video with any crypto skeptic you know. Show them what is happening, the facts here. This thing is taking off, and those who are not paying attention or lazy to research this, well, they're missing an opportunity of a lifetime, I personally think. So thank you guys for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.